Good afternoon, everyone. Today we are here at the morphological campus of KGMA, where Histology Museum of KGMA is located. It's a unique place which exhibits tells a unique story about the microscopic world of human body. We will learn how the museum was founded, which are the rare exhibits which are kept here, and how it is useful for the student of KGMA and everyone interested in medicine. The Histology Museum of KGMA was created to allow students study the structure of tissue and organs visually. Here, unique specimens and models and interaction exhibits are collected, making the learning process more easy.
So, good afternoon, Dr. Chinara ma'am.
Good afternoon.
So, can you tell us about the Museum of KGMA and how it was established and what inspired the KGMA community to develop this?
Yes, sure. This museum was established in 2023. The idea of creating of this museum belongs to the head of histology department, Professor Dr. Akhunbaev Musulmankulovna. She told about this idea to our rector, Professor Kudai-Bergenova, and rector of KSMA, Professor Kudai-Bergenova. She supported this idea and allocated funds to renovation and equipment to this museum. So in 2023, on 12th of March, this museum was established, and in this date was the grand opening of this museum. On this grand opening, the administration of KSMA were present, and also deputy of Jogorku Kinesh, they also visited the grand opening ceremony of this museum. Also the staff of the histology department were present here, attended this ceremony. The idea of creating of this museum occurred because the histology subject is a very important subject in medical study. It's very important for medical students because histology is a fundamental discipline and it's a basic discipline for learning other subjects. So the histology history of development of histology starts from the mostly starts from the invention of the microscopes. That's why in this museum there are a lot of microscopes. So the histology, it's a study which deals with the structure and function of the cells, tissues and organs. So the name of histology came from the Greek word histos means tissue and logos means study. So the task of the histology, they are related with the study of the microscopical structure of the tissues and cells in their interaction with each other and in the tissue and organs. So histology may be general and specific. General histology deals with the general principles of the structure and function of the cells and tissues, and specific histology deals with the structure of the specialized tissues in the organs and systems, for example, like cardiovascular system, immune system, respiratory system, etc. So there are several three periods in the historical development of histology. The first period characterized by the descriptive study of the organs. So this period was till the invention of microscope. Second period, it's microscopic. In this time, the microscope was invented. That's why that time it became possible to study microscopic structure of tissues and organs. And the last period, it's third period, it's a now modern period. It starts to develop rapidly when the electron microscopy was invented. In this case, we have now a possibility to study the not only microscopic but also ultramicroscopic structure of the cells, even on the molecular level.
Ma'am, in your opinion, which exhibit here is the most interesting or unique for visitors?
The most interesting and more amazing exhibits in this museum are these microscopes, because they are original. They were used in 19th century, and they are made up of the brass with the brass coated with steel and with the cast iron. So they are manufactured in the Austria in Reichert manufacture. This also monocular microscope of Reichert's manufacture Austria 1996. This also monocular microscope Reichert also made up the brass coated steel, and it was manufactured in 1888. So we see these microscopes which exhibited here. They are original microscopes which were used in 19th century, and we can say that it's almost the first really working microscopes that time. Besides this, in our museum we have such such exhibit like research microscope with the camera. Also, it was but this is the Zeiss microscope. It's a famous manufacturer of the optics in the Germany. This is a Zeiss microscope. We see here it's a binocular microscope, so for more comfortable vision of the specimens. So this microscope of 1933, 33rd year manufacturing. This is the comparative microscope. Here even two researchers can use this microscope and make the a comparison between the specimens. So this also unique. This unique microscope from the Germany, from the late manufacture Laberlux, it's fluorescentic. So here we can see the specimens which can have some brightening, can give light during the vision. Then here the binocular microscope. Here we can see the specimen in the contrast waves. Also there's such unique exhibits and microscope which we are proud of. It's these luminescent microscopes. We have two of them. They are manufactured in the Leningrad city, so in Soviet time. The unicity is that they are still working. They also have the camera, and we can see specimens and make the photo of them. Besides this, here in our museum also we have the examples of the monocular and monocular microscopes, biologic microscopes, which can be used by school children. Besides this, we have microscopes, these mostly used for school children, but also here biological microscopes. These microscopes produced by the manufacture Loma, which deals with the optics in Leningrad Optico-Mechanical Association. Here we can see stereoscopic microscope, also Loma manufacture. These are stereoscopic microscopes. Besides this, we have equipment which we use to in the preparing of the specimens. This microtome cuts the tissue specimen for micro slices, and then these slices will undergo the staining, and then we can see them under microscope. So this also binocular microscope. It's again this microtome. So here we can cut the specimen to micro slices. Here the photo enlargers. So this equipment is necessary when we need to make the photo of specimen, and they enlarge the picture. Besides this, we have the scales. These scales are usually used to measure the mass of the organs of the laboratory animals, like mouses, for example, or rabbits. These scales are torsion scales. They used to measure the mass of the organs, because they are very small organs of the mouses, for example, laboratory mouses. And this is the travel microscope, which can be used in the field. Besides this, here you can see the monocular biologic microscopes, which were used when I was studying here in KSMA, but nowadays we have more modern microscopes like these monocular and binocular microscopes, modern microscopes, which manufactured in 2019, means they are modern, and they are very good in teaching students look at specimen and recognize the structures in the tissues. These microscopes we have got because of the allocated funds from our rector, Kudaibergenova Idira Akhunbaeva.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your time. It was lovely to visit here, and it was very nice to meet you and experience the amount of specimens and the things that we are doing. It is very good, and it is very appreciable by the students also, and I would like to thank you for giving your time.
My pleasure. I'm very glad the students interested in the history of our university.